All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel today. I'm in the house with one of the fanciest Shirogorov Custom Division you will ever see on a channel, because this is the F3-B. It's a custom division. Guys, this is something truly spectacular. Would you look at this? Classic custom division box. You get with this beauty right over here, of course, like a microfiber cloth and the certificate of authenticity stating all the goodies going on this pretty epic Shirogorov knife. I mean, guys, would you take a look to admire this thing before I go ahead? We're gonna have some time to admire this. Anyways, we have the classic 4-inch, a little bit less long blade, and 5 for the handle, for an overall length of 8.85 inches. So this is a full-size knife. And because it's something really special, I thought to do a very unique size comparison, because, this is a fancy one. So I thought, why not to make like the fanciest size comparison ever? Let's go ahead. So no peasant stuff going on here. Haptic Prestige by Holt Bladeworks, black tie for the handle, Mokutai handle Spectre. Look at this picture. And then, of course, I gotta show you a couple of custom division. This is the Neon NL, and of course, I mean, how can I not show you an F3NS right next to this F3B? I have to. And then, what about this? This is a pretty cool Zircutai CMF Mistress. And since we're talking about Zircutai stuff, how about a Void XL in the house? Or, because we're still talking about Mokutai, how about a Peter Ascenti Large Nirvana 4.0 in the mix? And you know what? Look at this. Scott Cook's Loxa. Scott Cook, not Scott Cooks, sorry. And Kirby Lambert, Rain. And just to finish, Kirby Lambert, Augustus. Guys, this is... I cannot do any fancier than this, so I apologize for this. I really hope you guys like that. Anyways, if you don't like, you can just skip or don't even watch. I mean, but if you like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna appreciate that. So, what is this, guys? Isn't this the fanciest, the coolest looking Shirogorov you've ever seen? This is a custom division Shirogorov, so made by the experts of the workshop, and it's something truly spectacular. Like this is a liner lock, okay? It's the F3 version, the bolster version. That's why F3B of the F3 of the liner lock classic for Shirogorov. The NS that I just showed you right over here. This is the new style, and it's also like a custom division, sporting like some crazy laser work going on. But here we have a little bit older version than that, but it's a much more complex. This is a lightning strike carbon fiber scale, titanium bolster, beautifully milled, like to some degree that it's like not even thinkable. You get some zirconium pivot collars on both sides. You get this zirconium backspacer with a lanyard hole integrated, the titanium tip-up carry only pocket clip. You get this Vinland Dama steel blade. You can even see the custom division logo etched right over there. You get a fuller cut out on the blade, so you can do like a thumb flick, you can do like a spidey flick, you can do like an index deployment method like that. I mean, you have the fidgetability, you have the look, you have the style, you have the class, you have the quality, you have the unobtainability of this piece, because good luck finding one. This is extremely expensive on the secondary market. They are, as of April 2022, they are going above $4,000. Guys, this is the closest thing you can get to a full custom Shiro, which would be like the F7 bronze, which is very similar to this, a little bit like higher, and of course, and handmade by Sergei himself. This is made by the experienced team at the workshop, but still, this is the closest thing you can get if you don't want to enter into the realm of the full Shiro custom, because that's another price ballpark. Like, this is gonna look like cheap compared to the full custom Shirogorov, which they start around 10,000 and up, and sky is the limit. But anyways, we're here with this gorgeous, I mean, just look at this carbon fiber lightning strike going on over here. Amazing. It's just gorgeous, just beautiful. Fantastically flush with the titanium bolster, which have this wing kind of graphic going on for the milling, deeply etched bear. You get some pretty cool zirc pivot colors going on. The chamfering is spectacular. You see, the bolster is chamfered to the same angle as the liner. Very, very good. Guys, this thing is fully skeletonized on the inside. And please, do yourself a favor, check out the maintenance video for this fella right over here. I believe it's the only video on YouTube, because it takes like a madman like me to take this fella apart, because it's very complex. Probably the most complicated knife to take apart. If you've never seen this assembly video for this one, it's gonna be, I challenge you to tell me how to take, what's the procedure to take this guy apart, because as you can see, construction looks simple. You know, there's a pivot screw over here, and just a handle screw right there. So you would say, yeah, get rid of this, you know, get rid of that, yeah, and then, you know, pop up the blade. Hey, not so fast, cowboy. You have another screw underneath here. So how you gonna remove these? This is not just like, this is insane. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Just check that video to realize how they put this thing together. It's insane. The research, the development that went into the realization of this knife is fantastic. Probably, I would say, the most complex Shirogorov that I've ever experienced. It's truly outstanding, and you can admire this from the inside much better than from the outside. So, crazy construction for sure. You get like this classic lanyard option right over here, like kind of like hidden, safely recessed and absolutely centered tip for the blade. You have a stainless steel lock face insert, which is pressed fit epoxied from the inside of this liner right over there. There is no detent ball ramp going on over here. You have, of course, classic Shiro 3D machined tip-up carry-only titanium pocket clip, beautifully designed, hidden hardware, of course, and matching the color of the bolsters and the liners. You get this classic Shiro flipper tab, which is just fantastic for push button, for light switch. It can operate this any way you prefer, and it's gonna be just gorgeously efficient. You have, of course, this Vinland Damasteel blade, which has a relatively low contrast. The blade is fantastic. The jimping is not that functional. It's just like aesthetical. I mean, it's not really much bite to it. You have this gorgeous cut out on the blade, which is gonna allow you to just, you see, deploy with your index finger. You can do like a spidey flick like that easily, and you can even do like a thumb flick deployment, like you're gonna be doing like this, or you can just, of course, use the flipper tab. So you have options in the blade. You have chamfers going on around here, but there's no swedge for the actual part of the blade right here, like you would get on the F3NS. But that's going to be another video to compare these guys. And then, of course, long belly, a little bit of a straight edge up to the sharpening choice, classic plunge grind in the Shirogorov tradition, and you get this a flipper tab, which received a lot of attention, chamfering, and even a cutout in the center. Look at that detail. Gorgeous. Of course, this area is masterfully designed. This, you see, you just, even with the thumb like that, you can catch the lock and just get this blade in the close position. So pretty good. The only billboarding you're gonna get is this CD logo, which has the outline of the bear, which is you see, kind of disappears sometimes, and based on the incidence of the light, based on that angle, it's gonna be showing or not. So that's pretty cool. Blade indeed, and of course you have no logo on the back. The sound this guy makes is also phenomenal because it's a deep thwack. When you close it, think. But this thwack, boys and girls, ooh, listen to this. Thwack and ting and thwack. Gorgeously done. It's crazy. It's insane. I just want to check the weight on this fella because you would say, oh, this looks heavy. Oh, look at that. All right, let's check it out, guys. This is 4.8 ounces for a titanium liner lock with bolsters and all this zirc going on. Yeah, it's a very good weight in the pocket. Also, what is very good, you know what, is the ergos. This thing has no hot spots, no sharp edges, easy lock release. Jimping is not that functional. You can do easily a reverse grip, super comfy, beautifully finger groove like this is contoured handle. It's one of the best knives ever, guys. Come on, let's say it. F3 Shirogorov, really hard to beat, and this is like the fanciest of the F3. For the custom division, this is the fanciest custom division we get to date, I think. If you disagree, let me know in the comment down below. You can see that this is, you can say that this is maybe a little bit slippery. I get it. Yeah, there's some milling here, but still, this handle over here, it's gonna be glued into your hand. It's not gonna go anywhere. This thing is well put together. There's nothing like, guys. Nothing out of place. Everything matches perfectly. Of course, lock is super solid. There is only one thing that I can't say that is perfect. So this thing has a little bit of Shiro stick, which is not like the classic lock stick you would get on a regular knife, because this is not a regular knife. This is a fancy Shiro. So there's a little bit of the lock stick, but this is different. This is the Shiro stick. I'm going to show you in a second. The lock face of the stainless steel insert is a little bit rough, and it's done so that the lockup is secure, and it's wearing off with time. But at the beginning, since this knife is like basically brand new, there's gonna be a little bit of Shiro stick, which is this one. It's not like the stick, but it's this noise that it makes. Hear this. You hear that? I don't know if you can hear it, but this is it. It's a very, and I mean very, little noise. But if if you're gonna spend like $4,000 on a knife, you might want it to be perfect. This is negligible. This is not something that you should be worried about, and this is gonna wear out. So that is my only nitpick on this knife, if I have to find one, is that. But I'm sure if I'm gonna keep flipping this for the next, I don't know, 100, 200, 500 times, I think that's gonna go completely away, and that's gonna become a perfect and the fanciest F3 on the market. So really good. This guy is running on roller bearing. There's a single row of roller bearing, and that's why the action is just this smooth. Look at this, guys. This is gorgeously done. You can do like that, and just a little, look at this gliding shot action. And the deployment, guys, is just phenomenally fast, gorgeously done. Nice detent. This thing is just a stunner. I mean, this is a looker. It's the most beautiful F3 to look at. It's almost like a pity to use it, to scratch it, to damage it, but still, this is a workpiece, fancy workpiece, expensive one, beautiful to look at, fantastic action, great ergos. The sound is amazing, guys. This is a spectacular one, 100%. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I love this fella. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned.